Hi everyone, this is the fourth part, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the privacy protection in 6G principles, technologies, and regulation. In the previous three parts, we talked about the trust and the network security architecture, cryptographic methods, and in the third part, we talked about the physical layer security methods in 6G. And in the fourth part, everything is going to be related to privacy and what the principal technologies and regulations are included in the 6G in order to cope with the privacy protection. In 6G is expected to move us much further towards the ideal of ubiquitous connectivity for a myriad of devices and certain autonomous applications. Because up till 5G, uh, up till 4G, everything was related to providing the needs of human, and but in 5G, most of the part is and most of the technology advancements is related to connecting humans and Internet of Things devices in a network. But in 6G, everything is going to be included into the network, not just the humans uh, 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 fulfill the requirements of the humans, but everything is starting from satellite and till the devices that are included that the human use inside the bodies and outside. Uh, for example, how a smart light in your home, which turns on and off as you move around the house, can provide a more efficient use of energy for lighting. So, in smart house, and we have smart lighting. Everything is in privacy requirements in a future hyper connected mobile world. So, another word is for everything that is independent is the hyper connected. How I can also, but if in terms of a smart light in your home which turns on and off as you move around the house in order to uh, more efficiently use the energy for lighting, but how does this actually is carried out? Because these devices have sensors and actuators, and that track, they monitor the what the activities they humans are actually carrying out, and at what time, and there are a lot of information that is collected. So this is information is used to efficiently use the energy for lighting. But however, can collect data when you are at home, which room you use, and when and if there are other people in your home, where in your home you spend your time, and many other activities. So there are insights about you when your relationships, your habits, and your preferences, uh, even your financial information, what financial issues you are having, and your social life and your private life. Everything can be included in this in the inside sections about you. So in aggregated form, this data can be used by smart lighting to deliver more efficiency lighting services to you as a server, or by a smart grid to match energy demands to energy supply, or by a smart micro energy service provider to uh, best use of spot energy prices. This is the upfront advantage benefits that are that they the service providers and the entities and the government entities are uh, showing on display. But there this isn't the only issue benefit. There are issues as well that are related to privacy. However, how this data is being used, this is the one of the mind-boggling and very uh, disturbing fact that's actually uh, and from first G, second G, third G, fourth G, and in fifth G, and even in 6G is not being taken care of 100%. So how is data is being used by whom and for what purpose? This creates risks and concerns because the user, the end user, who is the consumer, is not in control. Because if he doesn't provide the data to be collected, then he can't use the services. This is the common practice, And with the multi-dimensional flows of rich data, challenges arise in quantifying what de-identified data means. Developing measures for the level of personal information in a dataset at any point in time, and developing threshold tests for when an individual is reasonably identifiable. So let's what this sentence says, what this statement means is that what when different from when rich data is when raw data is collected from different sources, there are many challenges, and by using this data, how a person can be identifiable, and if a person is identifiable or not, and what activities and what points are there that are identifying and defining a person, and which person is that, and what can be identified about that person by using that data. Therefore, it raises the discussion about the trade-off between managing privacy and building the required uh, trust. This is a very uh, this is a very critical and a very uh, if there's a slight mismanagement between the privacy and the trust, and how this is managed and how the trust is built, and everything goes out of its place, and the issues arise, and they can actually lead to uh, uh, in risks that may involve contingencies, and may involve threats to human life. So the risk of privacy leakage increases as we give more trust to the involved entities and stakeholders. The 6G will require new trust models along with updated approaches to privacy protection to provide a balance between maintaining consumers' privacy and trust. This is going to take much consideration when employing in 6G. So, guys, this is for this video, and be sure to tune in for the next coming videos in which I'm going to talk about privacy requirements in 6G.